Welcome back to more Pokemon Pearl. In the last episode, we got our starter Pokemon, which was Chimchar. I know I didn't talk in the last episode, but I'm going to talk in every episode from now on. So let's hope that I can explain things really well in this playthrough, because otherwise I'm going to sound like an idiot. And this is route, I forgot what route this is already, I think it's 201. If you talk to this lady, or guy, I can't really tell because of these graphics, I think it's a lady, but they'll give you, whatever gender they are, they'll give you the potion. And usually I level grind to about level 6, but because I didn't run into any wild Pokemon, I'm not going to bother this time around. So, how it's going to work is, unless I'm catching a Pokemon, I'm actually going to skip wild battles. Trainer battles, I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I may show them off, I may speed through them, or I may just skip them altogether, but I'm not too sure on that yet. Let me know in the comments what you think I should do. Anyway, this is Professor Rowan's lab, and I'm really sorry about the quality. I'm having to record this on my iPad, so it may not be the best quality videos that you were expecting to see, but we can now nickname our star, and I do have a nickname in mind. I'm going to call it Zuko. From 10 points to anyone who can figure out why I nicknamed it that, but we now have Zuko the Chimchar. I nearly said Charmander. That would have been funny as hell, because it's like, that's Gen 1, and this is 3 gens later in Gen 4, so yeah, that would have been embarrassing if I got the starters wrong. But, moving on, Professor Rowan's going on about loads of things. Basically, how he wants us to go across Sinnoh and let us complete the Pokédex, because every professor wants that from a 10-year-old kid, apparently. So we've received our Pokédex, and we find out that Dawn actually has the Turtwig, even though we probably already knew that. Well, I'm going to show off Chimchar, because I don't know if you guys are familiar with Chimchar. There it is. It's a pure fire type for now, but it becomes fire fighting when it's fully evolved. Yeah, I know, how original is that? But the reason I chose Chimchar, and I probably should have talked in the last episode, because then I could have explained this. But the reason I chose Chimchar, and the sole reason I chose Chimchar, is because I really don't want to use Rapidash in this playthrough. And the lack of fire types in Sinnoh, if you don't choose Chimchar in this game, you are stuck with using Rapidash as your fire type for this game. So that's why I chose Chimchar. Also, I do like Chimchar. Even though Turtwig, I'm going to be honest here, Turtwig's my favourite of the 3. I chose Chimchar mainly because I always use Turtwig, and I can't stand Piplup's final evolved form, Empoleon, just because even though it's water steel, it gains a weakness to ground and fighting, which are the secondary types of the other 2 starter Pokemon, which is bad. But once you exit Professor Rowan's lab, Dawn should give you a tour of the town, which she just did for me. I wanted to talk through it just to skip it, because unless this is your first time playing a Pokemon game, you're not really going to need any of that. But if you head south from Sandgem Town into Route 219, you can grab this antidote, which is no use right now, but later on in the game it's going to be a big help. Now we can head back to Twin Leaf Town, and I'm going to cut this out. And welcome back to Twin Leaf Town. Now we have to head into our house, and as you can see from the quality, it is horrible. And I really do apologize. I need to head to the middle of the room to get the best quality. But your mum's going to heal up your Pokemon. And then she's going to talk for a little bit. And give you the journal, which is the most useless item in the Pokemon game because it is not essential for beating the game. And it only reminds you what you've been doing if you haven't been playing the game for ages. Which really does not help out at all, so we won't be needing that. Then Barry's mum's going to come in. And she's going to say how Barry's already gone off to Jubilife City. And then she's going to give you the parcel, which she's going to want you to deliver to Barry. Because we're the main characters and we have to do everything in this game. Yeah, surprise, surprise, right? Anyway, we can now head out of here. And we never have to come back to Twin Leaf Town again. No, I'm joking. We will come back. But not for a very long time. Now, I think I'm going to level grind here. Yeah, I called it, didn't I? Basically, I'm going to show this first wild battle, but every other one that I have, I'm going to skip unless it's a Pokemon from my team. Which is not going to be for a little while yet. In fact, I'll probably catch it off screen, but that's just what's going to happen. Anyway, this Bidoof should not be the hardest thing to kill. It's level 3, we can scratch it to death. I like to be level 6 before heading into the next route, mainly because there are trainers on there, and even though their Pokemon don't get any higher than level 5, it can still be difficult if you're still at level 5 to battle them. I mean, it's still not the most difficult battle in the world, but, you know, I just want to be safe in this playthrough. I don't want to mess around or anything. And we almost grew a level. So hopefully, yay! And there we go, Zuko is now level 6. And I sounded really happy when I ran into that Bidoof. The only reason I was happy about running into a wild Pokemon is because I wanted to get Chimchar to level 6. It's just something I've always done in these games. And yes, no wild Pokemon, alright. Now I'm going to head into the Pokemon Center, heal up, and I think that'll probably do it for this episode. I'm sorry the episodes are so short, but I don't want to drag them on for too long, because I don't want you guys, you know, getting bored or anything. So I'm going to cut the episode off here. Again, not a very exciting episode. We nicknamed our starter Pokemon, got the Pokedex, got the parcel, got our starter to level 6, so you know what, a lot happened in this episode, even though it wasn't very exciting. We still got a lot done, so I will see you guys in the next episode when we'll actually be able to take on some Pokemon trainers. So I'll see you guys next time.